Aaron Fentress with CSN in Portland. When you went through this whole interview process and then the waiting period, because I believe you interviewed last week, like Thursday, so it was several days, what were your emotions like? Did you feel like you were in it? Was it stressful? Were you excited? What was going on during that stretch?
I was excited. I felt I did a good job when I went in there, so I was excited. I told Rob I'll be sitting on G and I'll be waiting on O, literally. So I was just waiting on O.
Welcome, Willie. Nick Krepke, Fox 12, Portland. Let me get this right. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. The meaning of that.
Absolutely. Again, it's you can dream big, and you should, but it's not just whatever it is you dream about. It's not just going to happen by dreaming. You got to get out and work, And I always tell our guys, when wish and won't, work will. So at the end of the day, you got to grind. You got to grind. You got to work in order for whatever it is you want to happen. If you want it to happen, you got to go back to what I say. You got to go out and do something to make it happen.
Welcome, Sky Muller, KVAL News. In the opening video, we heard that this university's tradition is evolution. It seems like what got us here today was a lack of evolution over the last few years. We heard what you're going to expect from your players, but how are you going to evolve this program where other universities have caught up to what was the evolution of new uniforms and facilities? How are you going to evolve this program?
We got to continue to be creative. We got to be different. When I look at the University of Oregon, I look at a program that is different. We were different. We were different than everybody else, and everyone is trying to be like Oregon. I tell everyone here to dare to be different, and we got to continue to be that way. And it all goes back to winning. And if you want to win, you got to have some good football players to win, and you got to hold them accountable to win off the football field before you can start winning on the football field.
Lindsay Schnell,
Hi,
Sports
Lindsay.
Illustrated. Hi, Willie. I'm curious what you said to the team when you met with them this morning. Some of them had expressed that they did not believe that Mark Helfrich should be fired, and walking into that situation can be weird.
It was neat. I got a chance to talk to them and tell them about myself and my intentions with our football team, and told them I want all of them to be there. I want to coach every single one of them, and that we're going to do everything the right way. I told them I'm going to evaluate those guys on three things: being the best student you can be, being the best football player you can be, and having the best character you can have.
Matt Preem, 24/7 Sports. You said you want to get to work. What's that checklist for you of things you need to quickly accomplish in the next couple of days?
Recruiting, and I started that about an hour ago, and recruiting our current players, which is the most important thing, recruiting our guys that's here now, and get out on the road and meet our recruits that are committed to us, and then during that time also trying to put together staff.
Chantel Jennings, ESPN.com. Willie, this is the first time that Oregon's gone outside of the program for a hire in a very long time. What do you plan to change about the identity of the program? What is new about you? That was one of Mullen's big things going out there, was finding someone who was different. So what about your different is right?
Well, I'm going to be me. I don't know how to be anyone else, but we're going to go out and do it how we always done things. At the end of the day, it comes back to winning, and we're going to win off the football field. We're going to win, like I said, win in the classroom. We're going to win in the community, and we're going to win on the football field. I don't necessarily know how we did things here yet. I'm going to find out a lot about how we did things, but I'm going to learn more about the University of Oregon and make sure that that we don't necessarily get away from tradition, but we expand on it and become better.
Hi, Kristen Rogers, KEZI-TV here in Eugene. You mentioned that you want to start building a staff. I'm curious, have you been able to talk with Oregon staff yet, or is there anyone from Florida you would like to bring in? Have you made any decisions on that yet?
I plan on talking to the current staff first and foremost. I really like to sit down and talk with those guys and seeing if they're a good fit for what we're trying to do. I think it's really important that we get the right fit. And that's so important when in hiring the staff. And for me personally, I want to make sure that we hire staff that's going to capture the hearts and minds of our football players. That's probably the most important thing for me. They got to be great mentors to our guys to help them accomplish all the things that they want to accomplish as a young man.
Andrew Greif for the Oregonian. You've taken over past rebuilds that have taken some time, and you knew they were going to take some time at Western Kentucky and South Florida. This one's a little different. They played for a national title only 2 years ago, but there was a lot of work to be done. What kind of pressure do you feel to win immediately, knowing that it's not that long removed from kind of the heights of the program?
I don't feel any pressure. That's our job is to win, you know. And again, I think whenever taking over a program, there's 4 things that have to happen, and 4 things that we've always lived by. And one is a shared vision here with Rob and the rest of our administration, a shared vision, what we want to get accomplished here. And with that shared vision, you got to have a plan, you know, a plan that we to help achieve that vision. And you got to work your tail off. You got to work, you got to work, you got to work, and probably the most important thing is you got to have the patience to see it through, you know, and be cautious when I say patience. Like, I don't want to always just wait, you know. You got to have progress within that patience to get where you want to go. And living by those 4 things has really changed where we've been, and I don't see that changing here.